Welcome. Today we're going to talk about abundance. There's a lot that we could say about money and how it makes us feel and how we're trying to chase after it all the time. Our country is made after people rushing for the gold in California. The gold rush, trying to strike it rich, trying to have something to make our lives better and affluent. What can happen is, along the way, we can lose our true ambition. We can lose what truly matters in life. We can let go of the people who we are working for. And sometimes those relationships can get neglected. Money is really just an energy exchange. You exchange your time, resources, or intellect in exchange for money. Let's change perspectives. What's really the most valuable asset in the world? Is it land? Is it the best house? Is it the best body? The happiest marriage? Your heart. Your heart is the best asset in this world. You hear people talk about having a heart of gold. You are worthy. You are worthy to be happy. You are worthy to have great things. You belong here. You were here for a reason. You don't need to just survive. It's time to thrive. I remember looking around me at the room of executives, the company that I was working for. And I thought back to my upbringing. How we were poor, we didn't have very much, we didn't have the best clothes, or mom had to hide money in the sock drawer just to buy new clothes when it was time to go back to school, and I didn't feel worthy. I didn't feel like I belonged with those executives. I was there as an assistant. I was there to serve. I wasn't there as an executive. Fast forward a few years, I quit that job. And for the past 5 years since then, I've slowly unraveled the belief system that I am worthy, that I'm my own executive. I am the CEO of my life, and so are you. Are you tired of letting other people run your life? Are you tired of living in the rat race, the 9 to 5? Who are you working for? What are you working for? We are here to be so much more. We are here to be everything. God has a special purpose for you. If you think that $10 or $20 or $50 or even $100 is worth an hour of your time, money is just an exchange of energy. It's actually a frequency. Some of the tools and techniques that I've used throughout the year I've read some books. I hired a money coach. I hired a coach who taught about finances. And one of the things that we worked together on is a belief that I'm worthy, that you're worthy. We are worthy. Our bodies, our cells are worth so much more. We're invaluable. But what is money? It's just an energy exchange. You exchange money for time. You share an idea. You write a book. You're a coach, maybe. You're an author. Maybe you work in an assembly line somewhere. You're exchanging your time and resources and intellect for money. And then we exchange money for recesses or assets or somewhere to live, something to wear. It's a circle. It goes round and round and round. But what if we're to tap into that thought that there's something more valuable than money? And it's laid inside of you. It's your heart. Our hearts are worth more than a ton of gold. That term, heart of gold, what does that come from? You see, when our hands are grasped with taking and wanting more and getting more and the grind of getting more money, I don't have enough money for this, or I don't have enough money for that. When we have that grind and that feeling that we can never have enough money. We've always got to get more. We've got to work harder. We've got to do something different. That concept. But what if we change that to we're already worth so much more. We're priceless. There is not a price tag on us and what we are valuable for, what we can do for others. Our heart, the compassion we can show for others, the generosity that we can give, and something that we can do, the smile that we share, our time and resources is more valuable than any money. People can exchange their soul for money. They can steal and kill and hurt others because of greed, because of jealousy. But what are they chasing after? They're chasing after something that you're not going to die with it. After you pass away and you're gone, where's that money going to go? Nowhere. You might be able to gift it to somebody. But if we're not nurturing those relationships, what difference does it make? It's time to do a reality check on what really matters, on who really matters. And that our time left on the earth, we're here to give. We're here to make the world a better place. We can shift that perspective in our mind that this pile of money is nothing. This heart of gold is worth everything. One thing that we can do to help shift this perspective is to actually write a letter to money. You see, we have a relationship with money. Money is energy, and we can write a letter to it. And you could say something like, "Dear money, thank you for providing for me. Thank you for this and that." And tell it what we're going to do now with our money and with money in the world, and change that perspective. You have control. How do you want to change your relationship with money? Do you need to break up from it? Do you need a divorce? Or do you want to partner with it and do good in the world? You see, when we tap into that abundant heart and that idea that all the money in the world is God's, God has access to all the resources and all the money, and it's just there. It's how we intend to use it, what we intend to do with it. You see, as we give, we can receive. As we give, we can receive. Instead of just taking and taking and taking, what can you give? Even if it's a small thing, even if you don't have much money, what can you give? How can you serve? Remember, time and resources are money. So where can you volunteer your time to give back? And as you give more, you will receive more. But it's your heart, it's your intention. You want to do the right thing with integrity and not give to get, but give to give. Tune in as we do a guided meditation. Get to a space where you're relaxed, that it's quiet. Give yourself this time to dream. As you get comfortable, maybe you're laying in bed, maybe you're laying on the couch, in a hammock, on a beach, in a blanket, in some park. Try to erase your surroundings. As if you're floating on the water. Either on a raft or a kayak or a boat. And the waves of the ocean are drifting. But you're safe. You're safe. You know where you're going. Just relax. As you deeply breathe in the salty air, the sound of the birds happily singing around you. The light, soft wind, sun kissing your face. Relax. As you drift, you're being guided. God's angels are around you. You're not alone, you're safe. They're leading you to an island your island. You can see it in the distance. As you get closer and closer, there's more excitement within. As you get closer, there's anticipation. What will you discover there? What will you see? You're pulling up to the dock, and even though you're alone, there are angels there. And one angel takes your hand, helps you out of the boat onto the dock. And you start walking down the dock, and you feel like it's Christmas. You walk, all of a sudden you feel the sandy beach beneath your toes, and the cool breeze, and it's your own tropical paradise, your island. And in the water, there's dolphins swimming around, playing, dancing, jumping in the waves as if to say, welcome, welcome home. We've been waiting for you. And I want you to take some time to explore this island. You come upon a building, and as you open the door, it's filled with treasures, jewels, precious metals, gold, silver, bronze, copper, diamonds, rubies, emeralds, sapphires. This is all yours. And as you're there, there's an angel around you. And it guides you into a room with other angels. And they start inquiring and asking you, did you have all of this abundance? What good do you want to do in the world with it? And you consider, if you had all the resources, that you could do anything in the world to contribute to world peace, to contribute to the healing of our earth, the lands, the waters, the air, you had all the resources, what would you do with it? As you think about that, I want you to have a conversation with compassion and benevolence and generosity with these angels on what it is you are intending to do. All this abundance that you have. Maybe as a child, you've always dreamed of doing something. Maybe there's something planted in your mind for some reason. God put it on your heart for some reason. Now is your time. And as you convey that to the angels, the room with bountiful, abundant, precious metals and jewels, money grows. And you're baffled. Why is this growing? And their response to you, as you give, more will be given. You embrace it and celebrate this beautiful gift, this gift of abundance that you've been given. And the gratitude overflows. And then you conclude the conversation, the meeting, and you continue outside. And you find a pathway. And as you walk, whatever that looks like to you, you're shown a certain object. You find it like a treasure. It has a special shape or a smell or a sound. And you pick it up surprisingly. And you carry it with you in your pocket. And this is your reminder of what you will be carrying forth with this abundance. As you explore the island a little bit more, you may find other buildings or other surprises or other gifts or people who might be there with you, or animals. Take note of that, your surroundings and everything that it is. This is your island. It's your special place of abundance. And try to take it all in, the sights, the sounds, the smells, the feeling. And this moment is yours to carry with you, to remember at any time from now and in the future that you want to tune into abundance. And to get back onto the boat, the raft or kayak or floaty, whichever got you here. It's time to get back in the journey back home. But before you do, there is an angel, and it has a gift for you, and another gift. And it's a solid gold heart that's shining bright. And it said to hold it inside of your body, inside of your heart, that this heart of gold, as much has been given, much will be expected. And you carry in your heart this new, renewed hope, this renewed faith, excitement, and joy and wonder. And you don't know how it's going to happen, but you know. You know the good that you want to do in the world because you have a compassionate heart. And you get into the boat and the angels guide you, drifting, drifting. And now you come back to the mainland and you have a changed perspective on money. And a renewed responsibility, the hope of being a part of something bigger. The excitement of the adventure, where your life will now turn and where your life will now go. And you're overflowed with gratitude and humility and awe that you are just here to help serve humanity. You are part of the bigger picture. You have purpose, you have meaning. And I want you to open your eyes and reflect. Now it's time to journal if you want to, or take some notes somewhere, or maybe draw, do some art, draw a picture of what your island looked like or what the object you were given. And take some notes on your new responsibilities that you're going to be doing in the world, that you want to do in the world. And the next steps that you can take are, you've got this end goal where you want to accomplish something in the world. And take some time to think of the next steps. What would help get you there? Reverse engineer it. If you're going to create a clinic, what would you need to do to create that clinic? And what steps can you take today to help get you there? But remember, God's angels are with you. They're there to help. And when you run into a snag or some trouble, all you need to do is ask for guidance. With the remembrance that you have a gold heart inside of you now. And as long as you do the good, you will be rewarded. Is there someone who can connect you to the people who can help you create this vision, make this vision come true? Is there someone you know that you could reach out to, that you could collaborate with, that you could network with, that can help spread your message or help move the needle towards that vision, that dream coming true? Because that dream is there for a reason. God has put that dream on your heart to make a difference.